Are you trying to wall climb boost but just can't seem to get the wall climb boost? I had that same issue for a long time. Hopefully this video can help, make you wall climb boost. First main thing you want to check right now is if utility mode is on. It should show those numbers down in the bottom right. And if you press keypad plus, it should disable and enable it. A toggle button. You can go to settings, check your key bindings, and go to show utility mode and change it if you want. You want to look directly at the wall, centered and leveled. If you press space, you'll wall climb. You'll climb up the wall and gain height. If you see in the top, it uses an ammo counter. Then you're going to want to look right or left and then up 45 degrees like I just did. You're going to want to look very far to the right. Then you can wall climb and then combine the two. So you wall climb, then look up. After that, you can start wall climbing, looking up to the right or left, and jumping as I am here. The green number is the MS of the wall climb, so if you see that, you know that you've done it right. And the blue is my landing. These are just examples of doing it. Flicking left, if that's what suits you better. Now that you've hopefully learned singular wall climb boosts, or just moreover a normal one, we can move on to doubles. Doubles are really nothing special. It's basically just using one wall climb boost to get yourself in the air, and then doing another wall climb boost while you're in the air. You're just chaining them together. Now, one thing to remember about wall climb boosts, especially while practicing doubles, is that a wall climb boost cannot be executed when you are falling. So you want to make sure that you're doing the wall climb boost, the second one, at the peak of your jump. Now, to actually do it, you're just going to want to do your first wall climb boost and then look back at the wall directly as if you were doing your first one, and then do another one the same way. Hopefully now you have learned how to wall climb boost. Now for the real meat of the video, the advanced tutorial. I'm making this to help this person and another person, but oh, and he left. Well, that's what happens. Well, anyways, by this point you should have already learned how to wall climb boost because, I had that tutorial bit. Just wall climb boost at the first bit and then do a double here. It's how it is. Now, coming up to the double wall run part, it's where it gets a little bit interesting. For here, you're going to want to long jump at the start and then do a double wall run. I long jump, wall run my first, wall run my second. You're going to want to make sure that the wall run gets down to the red before you jump off, and make sure you jump off your wall run. Don't just let it fall off. Here's where it gets super interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to long jump at the start, do a double wall climb boost, and then do a double wall run, and then SLJ at the end. I'll explain how to SLJ once I do it. Look at me go. Anyways, that last thing I did there, where I put my back to the wall and then I kind of jumped, that was an SLJ. Hopefully you already know how to do a, long jump. It's not that complex, right? It was taught in a basic tutorial. Just press middle mouse or whatever your boost button is, or charge button, I don't know what they call it, and space. Basically at the same time towards the end, but you want to when you're at the edge, but you want to obviously press middle mouse first. I don't think I have to explain that though. So yeah, you do the long jump and then do the double wall climb boost, which I taught at the beginning, and then you do a double wall run, which I demonstrated a little bit back. SLJ is where it gets interesting. I'll do it one more time. for the SLJ, what you want to do is put your back up against a wall, and then while you're airborne, basically just do a long jump, except without the directional keys. Just press the boost charge button, and then press space as well, basically at the same time. I explained long jump, it's like the same thing, just don't move. A good way to practice while you're down at the area is do it against the wall. Just like wall run, well, since you have to do one that like actually moves you as if it was a normal long jump, then you're gonna want to do the long jump version, at least that's what I call it. It's still an SLJ, but basically it makes you move. So you're gonna want to press a directional key as soon as you press space and middle mouse as well, depending on the direction that you want to go. So when you're doing it there, you're probably going to want to press like A, and then that'll move you. Now for the meat and potatoes of the advanced tutorial, or video. Basically demonstrating now with the black, no, not the black glove, the normal glove. Just did it there. That's kind of what I did, you know, there's a thing. But basically, you're going to want to do the stationary long jump, SLJ, and not the version that I taught where you move. You want to do the version that you just, you know, do it in place, and then you gain height. So what I do is do a double wall climb boost, but instead of doing a normal double wall climb boost, instead I put a SLJ in the middle of the first and second. So I'll do wall climb boost, SLJ, wall climb boost, and then after that, I'll SLJ again. Then I'll go into wall run, SLJ, wall run, SLJ, and then it'll get you a bunch of height. That's my height combo that I use. If you can replicate or find your own, you'll be able to get up the wall. I don't really know how else to explain it. Alright, I'll try to visualize like how I do my height combo in a drawing in case my explanation and me showing it in the video isn't enough. So we'll put cyan as SLJ. And then red, it's wall run, or not wall run, wall climb, boost, and then blue, it's wall one, wall run, that should be all I need. Okay, there's my crappy drawing. Basically, wall climb boost, SLJ, wall climb boost, SLJ, wall run, SLJ, wall run, SLJ. And it's not exactly accurate as to how it actually functions in the game. Obviously, the height of each of them is like not consistent, and especially not the wall runs, but it's whatever, It's how it is, that's my visualization of it. Take it as you will. Alright, cool. Hope that helped. Goodbye.